In this video, I'm gonna show you 5 of the best businesses you can start from home this holiday season. These are beginner-friendly ideas that can help you earn extra income before the end of the year. And here's the best part, you don't need any special skills or lots of free time. You just need to watch this video, take action, and stay consistent. I'll show you how to get started, and at the end, I'll reveal what I think is the most promising digital product business I've ever seen. One that no one is actually talking about. So the first one on the list is, in my opinion, the #1 holiday season product. And I actually can't believe there aren't tons of videos about this, considering just how easy it is to break into this market and how profitable it can be. These are custom candles. They are evergreen best-selling products with high demand all year round, but sales tend to skyrocket around the holiday season for obvious reasons. I mean, just think about Halloween or Christmas, for example. These candles appeal both to people looking for thoughtful gifts and to those who just want to celebrate a special occasion. Now, there are two main reasons why this specific product is, in my opinion, one of the most attractive. First, there's the barrier of entry. Believe it or not, this is a print-on-demand product, meaning you don't need to buy hundreds of candles, print the labels, package them, and ship them to your customers. You'll be partnering up with a print-on-demand provider that will take care of all of that for you, meaning your entire job comes down to simply designing the labels that go on these candles, create the listings, and maybe promote them on social media. But if you sell on a platform like Etsy who drives its own traffic, then you don't even need to worry about that either. And the second reason is their profitability. This store alone has made more than $7 million selling all kinds of candles, and there are many stores pulling similar numbers. Their most successful candle has made them $600,000 in revenue, and their top bestsellers are consistently bringing in more than $100,000. So to design the labels for these candles, we're going to be using Kittl, which is a comprehensive graphic design platform tailor-made for print-on-demand sellers. So let me show you just how easy it is to get started. This is your Kittl dashboard. Just go into templates on your left-hand side menu, and if you click on branding, for example, you'll see a subcategory named labels. Here's where you'll find a bunch of designs that would look just perfect on a candle. You can definitely explore all categories or create your designs completely from scratch, but using a template really speeds up the process. So within this template, you can customize everything: the text, the colors, the fonts, the graphic elements within the design. You can remove things, add new things, literally every single aspect of it. This is great because best-selling candle designs are usually custom designs, which means that you can create your own templates and then simply change the names or the dates to create a brand new item in just a few seconds. This is how this best-selling candle works. You buy the same design as tons of other people, you just change the name on the label. And all the seller needs to do is just that. You don't need to create a brand new design each time, you just customize it. You can create, let's say, 20 or 30 design templates and offer them in different kinds of candles, like frosted ones, for example. And this way you can have 60 or 90 listings just by offering different combinations of labels and candles. This is a product that is really easy to create and has crazy upside potential. It takes 5th place on our list of best businesses to start from home this holiday season. Number 4 is one of my personal favorites and also an evergreen bestseller, and that is print-on-demand mugs. This is another one of those products that usually explodes around holiday season, but it sells really well all year round, and you can target multiple different niches with it. Again, you'll be partnering up with a print-on-demand provider, most of which offer a wide variety of mugs you can print your designs on. So once again, all you need to do here is create cool designs and set up the listings. In my opinion, mugs have a clear advantage over candles, and that is that they tend to be easier to create because the designs that sell best in this product niche are slogan or text designs. This means that all you need is a funny slogan and a cool font and you are pretty much set. The only extra step here is where to find the funny slogan. But today, thanks to AI, this has never been easier. You can just go into ChatGPT, give it some examples based on your research, and then ask the AI to give you several ideas on similar slogans or to come up with brand new ones with the same kind of humor or tone. You can then go into Kittl with those quotes and easily create a design by pasting the text and changing the font. It takes 10 seconds. And in case you're wondering what size you should make these designs, the answer is actually quite simple. Your print-on-demand provider will tell you exactly how big your design should be. When you choose the mug you want to sell, you can see the exact size of the printing area. So in Kittl, just create a new project using those same dimensions and there you go. You need to make your design as big as your canvas and you'll know that it will have the exact size of a mug. You then export the design as a PNG image and upload it to your provider's platform. And in case you want to explore other kinds of designs, you can do that too. In Kittl, there's an entire category of templates specifically designed for mugs, and honestly, these are really high quality. In case you never heard of Kittl, this platform is actually famous for the quality of its templates. This is how I first heard of it, and they just keep adding more and more awesome designs. Selling print-on-demand slogan mugs takes number 4 on our list of best businesses to start from home this holiday season. It's just as easy as creating custom candles, but with the added benefit of being a product that is appealing to a much broader market. Third place goes to the #1 best-selling print-on-demand product across the board that is also projected to continue to grow exponentially over the coming years. And that is, of course, t-shirts. This is a product that, funnily enough, a lot of people tend to avoid because they think the market is oversaturated and therefore competition is too high and the whole thing is pointless. Well, let me just tell you, this is far from being a reason not to break into this market, and here's why. Saturation means the product is highly validated. It is in fact the most validated print-on-demand product in existence. Every single provider reports that t-shirts are their #1 best-selling product. On top of that, the broader POD market is projected to grow exponentially in the coming years, with t-shirts leading the expansion. This is exactly when you want to break into a market, when it's growing and expanding, not when it's coming to a halt. So yeah, t-shirts are probably the best product you can sell right now, and I'll show you just how easy it is to do with Kittl. Once again, if we go into templates, merchandise, the very first item on the list is t-shirts. Now, these are insanely high quality, and of course, you can customize these or create your own designs from scratch. That's what I'll do because I want to show you guys the exact workflow that I use to create my t-shirts. In general, I look for best-selling designs on Etsy and then I screenshot a bunch of ideas and upload them to Kittl. This is something really cool about this platform. You can create as many artboards as you want within the same project and organize them however you want. So then I use the integrated AI features to create something similar. I choose a style, briefly described by prompt, and hit generate. In a matter of seconds, I'll have my design. Then I go ahead and add some text, apply some transformations, and there you go. As you can see, having all these tools integrated into this one place really makes this workflow much easier. And you can create dozens of designs in a single session. Creating t-shirts has an almost unlimited upside potential, and it's relatively easy to do, especially using AI tools. You can maybe launch your brand with a holiday themed collection and then continue to grow it with evergreen designs. That's why t-shirts take #3 on our list. The barrier of entry is pretty low, although it requires a bit more attention to detail than mugs, for example. But again, the potential to grow is pretty much uncapped. By the way, if you want to try Kittl, make sure to use my promo code to get a 25% off on your first month or first year on all of Kittl's paid plans. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for you guys to try it out. The next business on the list is the one I actually started with, and I think it continues to be a great option that you can passively manage from home. And the great thing about it is that you can approach this on two fronts simultaneously. You can sell these products as print on demand or as digital downloads with a much higher profit margin. This is something that you cannot do with any of the products we just reviewed, and it's definitely an advantage. I'm talking about wall art. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know that I'm a big fan of city map wall art, and that's how I got started. But there's an endless amount of niches you could target with this product. In Kittl, you can navigate to the templates section and search for something like posters or wall art, and again, you'll have an endless amount of options to kickstart your business. Now, what I would do if you don't know where to begin is go to Etsy and conduct a quick research. Look for shops and products with lots of reviews and sales, and try to find something that's working. You don't want to copy what others are doing, you just want to use it as inspiration and create your own thing. On Etsy, you can filter by top reviews and see what's selling best. Then, back in Kittl, you can start from a pre-made template or create something from scratch. Kittl is actually really good for this because it offers a bunch of text customization tools that really help create something quite unique. You can apply transformations to this text and create all sorts of playful variants. And then you can of course add some graphic elements from the endless catalog that you can find on your left menu. Now this is a very wide niche and there's lots of different kinds of customers you could target. You can also create custom map wall art using Kittl. You just need to source the map data from an open source platform, and then you can apply all sorts of modifications here on Kittl. Like for example, you could use some textures and graphic elements, adjust the colors, and combine them with a retro-looking font to create a vintage-looking map. Many of you guys have been asking about this, so here it is. This is how I create vintage-looking maps using Kittl's integrated tools. You can then sell these products both as digital downloads, which means your job is pretty much done the second you finish your design, or you could also offer your customers the option to purchase these as physical prints. This business takes #2 on our list for its versatility and evergreen nature, and also because digital downloads means that you don't need to trust a third party to deliver your product, and you don't need to share your revenue. Prices tend to be lower, but profit margins are much higher. And finally, the #1 business to start from home this holiday season is one that I covered on one of my recent videos in more detail, and that is selling custom icons for your phone. This is one of those business ideas that is completely flying under the radar and you probably never even realized existed. I for sure never saw anything like this here on YouTube, and I honestly believe this deserves some credit because the upside potential for this business is insane. First of all, this is a 100% digital product business. You essentially sell files files containing images for all the app icons you want to customize, and you can also include custom wallpapers in the bundle. To me, this is a completely untapped gem of a business. I could only find a couple of stores on Etsy selling this product. I never ever saw anyone talk about it before, and that all made sense when I checked out the revenue these shops are making with this. This one alone has made more than 1.5 million in revenue selling custom app icons, and this other one has made over 50,000 with only 48 listings. That is crazy to me. I'll show you exactly how to get started using Kittl. Now, to create icons like these, we're truly gonna be using all of Kittl's best tools. What I do is create a new project with the standard dimensions of an app icon, which is 1024 by 1024 pixels. I then copy and paste my artboard to create a grid similar to a phone home screen. This will allow me to see how each icon interacts with the others. I then go ahead and create my icons using the integrated AI tools. I select the style, which in general is cartoon or anime, and then briefly describe what I want, and I make sure to emphasize that this is going to be an app icon and it should have an adequate level of detail. You can enhance your prompt by clicking on this little wand here and then click generate. One of you guys asked this question on my last video about this topic, and I thought it was a great question. How do you come up with ideas for these icons? And the answer is pretty simple. I just reimagine the app icons that come pre-installed on my phone, like the camera icon, the voice recorder, the phone, the calendar, calculator, you name it. And then I move on to creating reimagined versions of the most popular apps like Instagram or TikTok. You usually want to have a theme in mind. Some of the most popular icons I found were Halloween themed or Christmas themed, which makes this an excellent business to start around the holidays. This way you can not only decorate your home but also your phone. Hey, that rhymes. So what you can do once you have an icon is create a smartboard connected to that design, and then ask the AI to reimagine that icon as a Halloween version or Christmas version. This is really cool because you can have the AI smartboards create the different themes for you without the need to create the icons from scratch each time. You can then go ahead and download all these icons, and Kittl will automatically bundle them together into a single zip file that you can upload to your store. Kittl is literally tailor-made to make the workflow for this business as easy as possible. You can also create wallpapers to go with these icons using Kittl's integrated AI, and there you go. This business model takes number one on our list because literally no one out there is talking about this, and there's unlimited upside potential. I mean, just think about this. Every single person out there is a potential customer for this product because we all have phones. Not everyone drinks coffee or likes to hang posters on their homes, but everyone has a smartphone. And that is why these few stores are seeing so much revenue coming in from this product. It is 100% digital, so you don't need to partner up with a POD provider, and that makes your profit margins really healthy. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions or any feedback. As always, I'll be more than happy to respond to every single one of you guys. Don't forget to use my promo code to get a 25% off on your first month or first year on all of Kittl's paid plans. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for you guys to try it out. Please don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.